Vatariri tinokuchingamidzai pano paKaguvei News apo patiri kukutambirai nemufaro. Nhasi uri musi wa13 November Thursday 2025. Pano patinouya tichiwaridza zviri pachena nhau dzisiri kubudiswa muzvivhitivhiti zvehurumende yatinayo pamwe chete nematelevision avo. Kana muri mutsva muchangotanga kutsika pano paYouTube channel inoyi yeKaguvei News, special thanks kunemi makwanisa kuuya chibva imabaya pakanzi subscribe. Yes, ngati subscribe ai our YouTube channel. Zvinotipawo kuti tinge tine ushamwari huri pamwe chete apo patinge tichikuanalyzerai zviri pachena tichikuzivisai. Mzuva rino ranhasi tave takabata isusu nhau dziri kuzivisa nekutsikirirwa kwajenerali Chiwenga pasi. Nhau idzo dziri kuramba dzichitaurika mukati mebato reZANU-PF. Jenerali Chiwenga vari kuramba vachitsikirirwa pasi. Right, ndikabata panapa iri kuzivisai kuti kune matop allies ekwa Mnangagwa ari kunzi aita 10 guns on VP Chiwenga. Yes, pakaipa vatariri. Jenerali vari kuedza kupiwa chenjedzo pachiri nenguva, asi jenerali action akutorina. Right, saka naizvozvo toona isusu kuti vaMnangagwa vari kuuya nemakadres avo vachiedza kupiringisha VP Chiwenga nenzira dzakasiyana-siyana. Ndodzatiri kuda isusu kuteereresa papepa randikatakura rino riri kuzivisira kuti 4 senior ZANU-PF officials have ganged up against Vice President Chiwenga, openly calling for a constitutional amendment to extend President Emmerson Mnangagwa's rule to 2030. The development has intensified the ruling party's succession battle and deepened division within ZANU-PF. The 4 businessmen and ZANU-PF Central Committee member Kuda Tagwirei, Harare Provincial Chairperson Godwin Masimirembwa, Harare Provincial Affairs Minister Tawengwa, and Politburo member Omega Wungwe made their remarks during a feedback meeting with party supporters in Chitungwiza on Tuesday. Tagwirei leads the charge. Tagwirei, a billionaire, fuel and mining tycoon, widely regarded as President Emmerson Mnangagwa's chief financier, and Zimbabwe's economic recovery must not be disrupted. Yes, panotaura mashoko ekunzi, we have seen a dramatic turnaround in infrastructure, currency stability and investor confidence, Tagwirei said. To disrupt this positive momentum now would be to jeopardize the prosperity of Zimbabweans. Amendment our constitution to allow the president to see his vision through the 2030 is not just a political matter, it is an economic imperative. His statement drew loud applause from Mnangagwa's loyalists. Analysts say Tagwirei's comment reflecting a growing efforts within Mnangagwa's camp to weaken Vice President Chiwenga's influence and secure Mnangagwa's continued dominance over ZANU-PF. The move marks the latest escalation in the long-running power struggle between President Emmerson Mnangagwa and his deputy Chiwenga, who led the 2017 military coup that ousted the late Robert Mugabe and installed Mnangagwa. He has seen his influence steadily decline as Mnangagwa consolidated power and sidelined key military figures. Tagwirei growing political visibility, including his appointment to ZANU-PF Central Committee and regular attendance at provincial events, is widely viewed as a part of a strategy to neutralize the military-aligned function loyal to Chiwenga. Harare Provincial Chairperson Godwin Masimirembwa supported Tagwirei's proposal, calling it both legal and popular. The constitution is a living document that exists to serve the people. When a nation interest demands it, we have both the right and duty to adjust it, Masimirembwa said. Minister Tawengwa insisted that the proposed amendment would not amount for a third term, explaining that it would simply be a 2-year extension to complete the National Development Strategy 1 and launch its successor program. Politburo member Omega Wungwe added a populist tone, praising Mnangagwa's leadership and saying the extending his rule would consolidate the administration's gains in empowering women's youth and local communities. Observers see Tagwirei increased the public loyalty as part of a broader campaign to entrench Mnangagwa's power and block any challenge from VP Chiwenga ahead of 2030. Political insiders liken the currency constitutional amendment push to former President Robert Mugabe's tactics in the early 2000s when he used the constitutional changes to tighten his grip on power. Relation between Mnangagwa and Chiwenga have remained tense since the coup. VP Chiwenga expected the retain influence in key state institutions, but Mnangagwa gradually weakened the military's hold on politics through cabinet reshuffles, judicial appointments, and corruption probes targeting army-linked entities. Tagwirei's company, Sakunda Holdings, controls strategic sectors such as fuel, agriculture, and mining, making him one of Zimbabwe's most powerful businessmen. Critics accuse him of using his vast resources to capture state institutions and ZANU-PF structures. Chiwenga's ally have seriously described Tagwirei's influence as a national security threat, citing his involvement in controversial state programs such as Command Agriculture, which auditors linked to major financial irregularities. Despite the criticism, President Mnangagwa has continued to defend Tagwirei, describing him as a patriotic investor committed to Zimbabwe's development. As Mnangagwa's allies rally behind the 2030 extension campaign, VP Chiwenga's political future appears increasingly uncertain. Analysts warn that the latest development could signal a renewed push to eliminate VP Chiwenga from the ZANU-PF succession equation altogether, with Tagwirei emerging as Mnangagwa's most powerful political enforcer. The ruling party's internal dynamics are set for yet another turbulent phase, one that could determine who ultimately controls ZANU-PF beyond 2028. Yes, saka ndo zvangati nazvo panapa tikugadzirisa kutaura kuti pane sofa pane vanhu 4 vari kunzivo ndo vatsika mubato rezANU-PF vari kutsikirira VP Chiwenga pasi. Kuda businessman and ZANU-PF Central Committee member kuda kwachitagwirei, kozoita Harare Provincial Chairperson Mr. Godwill Masimurembwa na Harare Provincial Affairs Minister vanetwa Charles Tawengwa and Politburo member Omega Wenge. Saka vari kunziva vava ndo vari dangerous, varume vava vaise vari 4 ndo sofa vari kufamba ne2030 agenda vachiti Mnangagwa ndavaramba vari muoffice, and also zvakare ndo vari kuda kutsikirira VP Chiwenga, and also zvakare kutsikirira bumbiro remutemo. Saka nhau iyi vatariri yapa kuti inge chitenderedzwa mukati menyika yeZimbabwe, and also zvakare isu veKaguvi News tauya tichikuvaridzirai pachena tichikuziisa kuti top Mnangagwa allies 10 on VP Chiwenga as 2030 extension push gains momentum. Munoti kudi ngatiwonesane through comment section. Channel ndeyenyu, ngatitsigirei channel yedu nekubaya pakanzi subscribe. Tinosangana maminutes anotera tichikuwaridzirai zvakare dzimwe dziri kutaurika inside Zimbabwe.